Hello everyone, welcome to another Learning Corner. I hope that you all are doing great and having fun in learning English. If not, then you are at a perfectly right place. So today I'm going to teach you 20 amazing vocabulary words that will help you to sound more like a British speaker. Do you have an urge to sound more like a native speaker? Honestly, if I suggest you something, so when it comes to learning a language, it's better to learn that language in that language specific accent, because I believe that language is nothing without accent. Accent is the soul of any language. Whatever your mother tongue is, if you'll not speak your mother tongue, if you're not talking in a perfect accent, how people will be able to understand what you're trying to say to them? So that's why it's mandatory for all of you to learn a language with accent. In this video, I'll teach you 20 amazing vocabulary words along with the accent and a technique through which you can remind the vocabulary words for a longer duration of time. So let's get into it. Okay, so the word number one, any guess? I'm showing you a picture over here. So have a look and tell me, what can you call this situation? If you have a look on this picture, what word comes to your mind? Tell me in the comment section. Well, it is articulate. Articulate. Articulate means it's a situation or it's a person who express anything clearly with clarity. Expressing your opinions, your ideas, your feelings with clarity, then you can call that person articulate. Articulate. You can use it like, she is such an articulate presenter. You can say, she gave an articulate presentation on climate change. Now pause this video and try to draw something that comes to your mind when you hear this word articulate, whatever comes to your mind. Just like in the beginning of this word description, I've showed you a specific picture so that your mind can associate the word with the picture. Just like that, try to draw something after pausing this video that comes to your mind when you have a look or hear this word articulate. This practice of picture description help you a lot to remind the vocabulary word for a longer duration of time, because you know our mind think in pictures, and when our mind think in pictures, it means that you also try to associate the word with the picture. So for the next time when you will just hear or listen that word, the picture comes to your mind and you don't need to force yourself to speak. Now tell me, if a company is producing a lot of profit, lot of money, what word would you like to use for that company? Well, let me suggest to you the most amazing and professional word for it. It is lucrative. Lucrative. Lucrative means something which is profitable in context of your job, your business, or any other activity, or something which is producing a lot of money. Obviously profitable. You can call that lucrative. Lucrative. You can say the merger proved to be truly lucrative for both of the companies. Freelancing can be a lucrative career if done in a perfect manner. Now let us know about the 3 occupations that you believe are lucrative nowadays. If a person is truly understanding your feeling, then what can you call that person? Sometimes you have those people in your life that you can say, oh, this person understands my feeling in a really perfect manner. What can you call that person? I have a beautiful word for it. Empathetic. Empathetic. Empathetic means a person who is easily understanding your feelings, imagining that how you're actually feeling. You can call that person empathetic. You can say, my family doctor is truly empathetic. A good leader is truly empathetic. Now try to draw something that comes to your mind when you think of the word empathetic. Now tell me, if one of your friends is saying that, let's go to this restaurant, or the other one is saying, let's go to the other one, this is not a good option, and you have mixed feelings, you are confused, you want to go to that one and the other one too, you have mixed feelings, you're not certain about the both. So what word would you like to use for that? Let me give you the most beautiful word for it. It is ambivalent. Ambivalent means having mixed feelings. I hope you understood the situation now. When to use the word ambivalent. Ambivalent. I'm ambivalent about moving abroad. It's exciting but scary. I felt ambivalent about leaving home. Now tell me, if you have a colleague at your workplace and you can't avoid your colleague, it's certain that you have to face your colleague every single day. What word would you like to use to say that the situation is unavoidable? You can use the word inevitable. 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 Inevitable means a situation that's unavoidable and certain to happen. You can't avoid that. You can say some degree of failure is inevitable when learning. The accident was inevitable consequence of carelessness. Now pause this video and write down 3 things that are inevitable in your life. So you can see what I'm doing after every word. I'm trying to help you to associate the word with something, maybe a picture or maybe an incident in your life, so that you can remind the word for a longer duration of time. Now, if you are sitting in a presentation, just like in this picture, and it's way too clear and logical and each and every stance is connected closely, what word would you like to use in that situation? What can you say the presentation is? Cohesive. Cohesive. You can say the presentation is cohesive. Cohesive means something which is logical and connected and way too clear to understand. You can use that at your workplace. I believe our product description needs to be more cohesive to the customer to understand. You can use it at your workplace. Your presentation needs to be more cohesive to the client. This business proposal needs to be more cohesive. Now, pause this video and whatever comes to your mind, draw it. You know the drill now, right? Now tell me, what do you call a person who is way too realistic, way too practical? What can you call a person in British? You can call that person pragmatic. Pragmatic. It means a person who is practical and realistic. You can call that person pragmatic. Pragmatic. You can also say it's a way to solve problems in a realistic way. It means the solutions that actually exist, not just you are just imaginary things. It's actually realistic and practical. You can use it like, we need pragmatic solution to the issue. You can say in business, the pragmatic approach to solve convoluted problems is more successful. You see how I use the word convoluted too? What was the meaning of convoluted, you remember? What was that? Yeah, good job. It means something which is difficult to follow, which is challenging to follow. Let's move forward to the next word. Now tell me, if a person is able to express clear message in a persuasive way, in a really attractive and significant way, clear way, what word would you like to use for that person's wisdom? You can use the most beautiful word, eloquent. Eloquent. Isn't it? It's a beautiful word. You can say, she has such an eloquent memory. She has given eloquent presentation. She is an eloquent speaker who attracts the audience in a mesmerizing way. So eloquent is a good word to use at workplace. Now pause this video and whatever comes to your mind, just draw it on your notebook by this word, eloquent. Okay, I'm showing you 2 pictures in here. Picture 1, picture 2. Now you tell me that these 2 are slightly different in their appearance, slightly different meanings. So what word would you like to use for it? It is nuanced. Nuanced. Nuanced means something which is slightly different in a subtle way. You can say subtle differences in meanings or appearance, etc. You can call that nuanced. Nuanced. You can say his argument was well researched and nuanced, which means slightly different in a subtle manner. You can say his London accent is slightly nuanced by his Russian accent. Now tell me, if you have long, boring and so hectic working hours, What word would you like to explain those working hours that are boring and long for you? You can call that tedious. Tedious. It means something which is not something, but actually a situation which is boring and long. Long hours, the hectic hour and boring situation. You can call that tedious. Tedious. The lecture was so tedious that I almost fall asleep. If learning a language is not your passion, then it might be possible that the process can be tedious for you. Now pause this video and draw something that comes to your mind when you hear this word tedious. Now what can you call this person, the situation of this person? He seems confusing and puzzled. So if you are in a confusing or puzzled situation, what word do you think you can use? You can use perplexed. Perplexed. Perplexed is a situation in which you are feeling confused and puzzled. In front of native English speakers, most often when I talk in English, I feel perplexed. Now pause this video, whatever comes to your mind when you think of the word perplexed. Just draw it on your notebook. And let us know in the comment section, are you enjoying this video? Are you learning something from this video? What can you call a person who is not so obvious but witty one, clever one, wiser one? They have wisdom but not obvious, not too loud, not too noticeable, but effective one. You can call that person subtle. 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 It's a beautiful word in British English, subtle. It means something which is not obvious, which is not clear, not loud, not noticeable, but still at the same time too clever and witty one. You can use it like, there was a subtle change in his tone. I'm impressed by his subtle nature at workplace. Being a subtle person helps you a lot to become an effective leader. Now pause this video, whatever comes to your mind, doesn't matter your drawing is good or not, just draw something that comes to your mind because it will help you a lot to remind this word for a longer duration of time. I wonder if you're watching my video, so you don't need to give some extra time to yourself later on to practice, although practice matters, but try to learn some words from the video. Try to do your practice from the video. Now let's move forward towards the next one. Well, if I'm showing you this picture, the detailing on this vase is truly complex. It's truly like in detail and complicated. So what word would you like to use to express that the detailing on this vase is truly amazing, complicated and detailed too? You can use an amazing word for it. It is intricate. Intricate. You can say the design on this vase is truly intricate. You can say the tiled floor is installed in an intricate manner. Now pause this video and whatever comes to your mind when you hear this word intricate, draw it on your notebook. Now tell me, when you have a look on this picture, a person in this picture seems like he has a lot of thoughts in his mind, lot of confusing thoughts. So when something is not clear to you, then what word would you like to use? You can use ambiguous. Ambiguous. Ambiguous means something which has more than one meaning, and because of that it's not clear, it's confusing, then you can call it ambiguous. You can say, she has given me ambiguous response during the presentation. Because of your convoluted presentation, the client felt ambiguous. Can you tell me, what can we call a person if a person is confident without being aggressive? Like a person is confident enough to share his stance, but without being aggressive or bad-tempered. What can you call? Assertive. You can call that person assertive. Assertive. Assertive means a person who is confident enough without being rude or aggressive. You can say, I'm truly impressed by your assertive nature. You can say, being assertive at work helps you set boundaries. I hope this sentence you can utilize at your workplaces too, because sometimes at workplaces it's challenging for you to set boundaries. So you can use this sentence at your workplace. Now tell me, if you are doing a survey very closely in detail, or you're doing something, you're observing something, analyzing something in detail, what word would you like to use? Let me show you a picture. When you have a look on this picture, what word comes to your mind? Well, it is scrutinize. Scrutinize. Scrutinize means when you are examining something very closely. You can use it like, the contract was scrutinized before signing. You can say, only products are scrutinized by a lab. Now, pause this video and try to draw something that comes to your mind when you think of this word, scrutinize. Okay, now tell me, what word comes to your mind when you have a look on this picture? Well, something which is found everywhere, easily, which is really common everywhere, easily. British speaker call that thing ubiquitous. Ubiquitous. We'll not say ubiquitous, you will say ubiquitous. Ubiquitous. You can say, you can use it like in contemporary word, mobile phones are ubiquitous. Now, contemporary means present world. Contemporary word means present word. That's your next word too, contemporary. You can say, English language is ubiquitous nowadays because of recent trends of business. Now you tell me, what can you call a person who has tendency to recover from the difficult situation, or who is determined enough to solve the complicated problems, convoluted problems easily? You can call that person resilient. Resilient. Resilience is basically our next word, resilience. Resilience means a quality to recover from the situation, difficult situation, challenging situation, convoluted situation, really easily and quickly. So you can use it like, if you want to become a successful leader, develop the quality of being resilient person. She's incredibly resilient under pressure. Now you tell me, after having a look on this picture, what word comes to your mind? What can you call this picture? Okay, so well, in native speakers' language, you can call this convoluted. Convoluted. Convoluted means something which is difficult or a bit challenging to follow. You can call that convoluted. You can use it like, she has demonstrated the story in a convoluted way. So, again, pause this video and try to draw something that comes to your mind when you think of this word convoluted. Convoluted. Now, there is one bonus phrase that I want to suggest to you all to utilize at your workplaces, and it is quiet quitting. Quiet quitting means you're doing your job, but not with thrill, not with enthusiasm. It means the activity that you have to do at your workplace, because this is your responsibility, but you are not willingly doing it. You are not enthusiastically doing it. So you can call that quiet quitting. That's a phrase that's commonly used at professional work settings by British speakers. Quiet quitting is a situation that truly describes that employees are not mentally and emotionally stable at workplaces. So try to write down one sentence with your most favorite word or phrase that you have learned through this video. And if you like this video and you want more videos like that, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and if you want to download free PDF for all of these 20 words that you have learned in this video, you can by filling the form in the description so that we can send you the PDF in your mail. Take great care of yourself. Lots of love. See you in the next video. Bye bye.